Hi everyone, welcome to the Tailored Acres YouTube channel. I'm Taylor and I garden in Wisconsin Zone 4B. Today I am going to be tackling my blueberry bush pruning. Here is my little inherited blueberry patch. We bought this house 4 years ago, and the first year I didn't even know what these were, so I didn't do anything with them. There was one blueberry that happened to grow on this. These plants were super overgrown, so 2 winters ago I really took after these. I hacked them up quite a bit, and last year I totally forgot, but last year I got a huge crop of blueberries. So I am going to take after them like I did the first year, because although I got a ton of blueberries, the size of them was not very large because so many of them grew. The best time to prune them is when they are dormant, which means as soon as they drop their leaves to late winter. And as you can see by the snow, it is late winter now here in Wisconsin. So let's get right to it. The first cuts that I'm going to make on this are things that are dead. So like this, where it's just totally dead. There's no life left in that. It's all brown. So those are going to be the first ones I take out. Anything also that is damaged, so like a broken branch, I'm going to prune that back. And then anything that just doesn't quite look healthy, those are also going to come out. Part of my first cuts also is going to be anything that's crossing over like this. That is a good way to get disease. Also, so crossing over or anything that's like growing into the center of the bush from the outside. We kind of want that open, airy inside to get lots of airflow through these plants. And then the next step I'm going to look for is anything that's very old looking. So I want to take a few of these out a year. I don't want to take everything that looks old out at once. So you can see this branch here is very old. It's got like bark on it now. So that one I'm going to take out this year. It looks old like all the way to the ends, but it is, oh, I guess that one's dead, but it is still alive at the ends. So I could still leave this one even though it is like that, but you want to do some of those rejuvenating cuts to keep your plants overall age, probably lower than about 6 years. And the last cut that I'm going to make is anything like this that is weaker, thinner looking growth. So this is a weaker looking one in comparison to one like this where it's got nice branches coming out. So I'm going to get started here, but I wanted to show you guys how much of this bush I cut out that first pruning cycle. So all of those old stumpy branches are things that I cut out of here. It was a lot, and it really needed it, and it really bounced back in the best way possible. Okay, here we go. And I just got my new Velcro 12s for Christmas. I'm very excited for that. So the first one I'm going to take out here are the dead ones. We got some branches on the ground here. All right, so this one I can feel is very light and hollow. There we go. Ooh. All right. Okay, this whole thing here is dead as well. All right, this one looks older, but I think I'm gonna leave, let's see. I'm gonna leave one of these and take one of these. So on the other side here, I'm gonna take at least this much off because we have crossing branches over there. All right, I'm gonna take the top of this one because it's pretty spindly looking. All right, this one is also all dead here. End of this one as well. Here is the pile that I cut off. It looks pretty big. There were quite a few dead ones and quite a few that were conflicting in the path of the other branches. So I showed no mercy because I know it's for the better. So this is what they look like now. They're quite thin. So that's what we're looking for. So the only other prep that I do for the blueberries for the year is to put down blueberry fertilizer, and I follow what's on the bag exactly. I got mine from Jung Seed this year, but you can find it just about anywhere. I'll see if I can find a link to one and put it in the description down below. One more thing I probably will do for my blueberries this year is to add some more mulch around them. I'll probably compost them a little bit. They are pretty heavy feeders, so you want to make sure that you're giving them the nutrients on top of that blueberry fertilizer that they need. So the other thing that that blueberry fertilizer does for them is to make your soil more acidic. So you'll just want to watch that too, that you don't end up making your soil too acidic. Here we're pretty neutral, so we need that added into our fertilizer. I'll be sure to share my bumper crop of blueberries with you all this summer. All right, take care.